welcome back to another Wayfinder video, and of course today I am here to show you how to become a millionaire inside of Wayfinder. Because if you are someone who is trying to upgrade your equipment, unlocking characters, getting weapons, whatever it might be, money is very important and a little hard to come by. But today, hopefully I can help you past that moment of frustration and get whatever you want inside of Wayfinder. But before I teach you how to become millionaires, today I do want to give a giant thank you to everybody that is supporting over on patreon.com/Maconn, including tier 1K for subscribing at the Lunar tier, and everyone who subscribed over on twitch.tv/TroyMaconn, where we stream every single day, and who knows, we might be live right now, never know, as well as everyone here on YouTube who have hit that wonderful join button. The channel wouldn't be a thing without all of you, so thank you, my dudes. And with that, let's go ahead and get you guys some money. So to start off here, how we're gonna actually farm this is by using the main gate inside of Skylight here. So of course, this is the main dungeon that you can find outside the city here, and we need to go ahead and head on in, and we need to go to the Undercroft. Since the guide is especially going to be useful for you guys who are roughly new, since it doesn't take that long to get this unlocked. But once you get the Undercroft unlocked, we're going to go ahead and hit up this quest. We want to go ahead and put the difficultness on as hard as you can do it. Ideally, 3 is good, 4 is more ideal. So if you haven't already have the difficult settings unlocked on the quest or the dungeon, pretty much you keep playing the dungeon itself over and over again, and you will unlock this. And you have to beat it at number of times to unlock each of the difficult settings. And we're just going to go ahead, in this case, I'm going to pick the hardest setting. And of course, as you can see, my battle power is under what it recommended. Not a problem. We can still get through that, no problem. And as far as putting in an imbuement, what you want to do is not really put any on. The main reason for this is because you might think, hey, why don't I just put greed on, since greed actually give me a little bit of money. You can if you want, but by not having it on, it will actually make the dungeons a little less convoluted and keep it a little more straightforward. Because the main reason we're going to be doing this is we are going to be hunting chests, since in the Undercroft a crap ton will spawn, and of course at difficult 3 you are going to be looking at about 290 to high 300 go per chest. But on the harder setting with difficult 4 here, we're going to be getting 300 to 400 chests at a time. And of course, as you can imagine, there was a lot of chests here. So let's go ahead and jump into that. I'm going to be doing this alone, just so we're not dealing with other players. But this is still, honestly, a really good thing if you do have a party that want to do that to farm money. And not, you know, against doing that, because obviously you will kill enemies a lot faster here. So you don't have to deal with them nearly as much, and you can keep hunting for chests. But for this, I'm going to be doing this alone, just to make this a little more quicker. And of course, when I talk about chests, it will also include the puzzle chests as well. And as you see right there, we got a little over 300. So not only am I counting the puzzle chests, I'm also counting normal chests. But the main thing you might notice here is, of course, there will be a lot more puzzle chests also spawning here. So that is also a bonus as well, since not only will you get money, but you will also get some other items as well here. And as for normal chests here, once again, we're going to be getting like there is 425. And then we have also another one over here in the case of lip room that will then go ahead and give us 298. And as you can start seeing, as you go through the dungeons, that will add up very quickly. And with that, the dungeon is done. And a small little side note here, just keep in mind, this is actually a pretty good way to also farm memory fragment. As you can see with 1-1, we got 407. So if you need some of that, doing it quite also not bad either. So you might be wondering, how much money can you expect from doing one and go at this? And of course, with it, just know that can fluctuate a little bit, just because of how the seeds of the dungeons work. So in the case that I just did, the dungeon took me about like less than 5 minutes to do, and I ended up being at 22,256. I was a little over 1,900 to begin, so as you can see, I made roughly, quote, the 4,000 gold. And I have seen ones that I have done that I have got about 6,000 to 7,000 for roughly 5 to 8 minutes. So when you don't have a good seed, you can tell though it's still a decent amount of money to be made here. So if you are wanting this, you probably are looking at roughly, I would say, about 20,000 for every 4 to 5 ones, with each of them taking about 5 minutes. So as you can see here, if you needing to unlock character, pretty much to buy every character outright, at least the money part, probably going to take you no more than maybe 2 hours, maybe an hour, depending on how much you want to grind this. So as of now, especially early on, this is one of the best ways to make you some gold. And hopefully you have found this video helpful. Make sure to like, favorite, and subscribe so you don't miss out on any more Wayfinder video coming here every single day to help you get the most out of it, from leveling to grinding to, well, all the news and gameplay you will ever need. And with that, that's going to go ahead and do it for me for today. And of course, I will see you tomorrow in another Wayfinder video, as well as, like always, in the comments.